Next 10 more years of time effectively. Next 10 more years of time is a difficult situation only. Only because of what? Mobile phones and internet. That's a problem. And in India, especially because of what? Geo SIM cards. 1 year free of internet. That is a problem. Main problem is there only. Fine, sir. Whatever it may be. My requirement is I want to take a new mobile phone, for example. Which mobile phone is very good, sir, at present? Apple iPhone is okay. Leave it. There's a top end. Leave it. Next level, OnePlus, for example. Example I'm taking there. I want to take OnePlus mobile phone. That's my intention. So I went to some mobile shop where might be that mobile shop representative is available for me. He came to me, he asked it to me, now tell me, sir, then what mobile you want to take? Just I give an information to him, just I want to take one OnePlus mobile phone. Then immediately he shown one demo piece for me. Within 5 minutes of time, he explained everything about that mobile phone. Just within 5 minutes of time, he explained the total information of that OnePlus mobile phone. I think what is the current version of the OnePlus actually? 12, I think so. 12 sequence is going on at present. 12R. OnePlus 12R is going on. Okay. So OnePlus 12R warranty for this mobile phone is nearly 1 year of time or 1.5 year of time. Battery backup is like this. Maybe almost all 36 hours or maybe 24 hours full completely few. If you play with video games there, it will come up to 8 hours of time. Or continuously if you listen the songs, then it will be there like what 24 hours of time like this. Battery backup, battery like this, then we are getting dual SIM card. Next one is what there, motherboard. Then after this, what next one here, operating system. Okay, like this, all the details he able to provide within 5 minutes of time. Really, I have not taken that mobile phone. I have not seen the taste of that mobile phone. Even I didn't touch that mobile phone. But before that, he has given the total information about that mobile phone. If I ask him, tell me something about this OnePlus mobile phone, in a 5 minutes of time, he has given the total information about that OnePlus mobile phone features. Am I right or not? Similarly, if you want to know what is Java in 5 minutes of time, if you want to know what is Java, still you are not aware about Java. You didn't have awareness on Java. You have not seen taste of Java. But still, if any question is coming from outside, what is Java? Within 5 minutes, if you want to conclude, if you want to give the total description, if you want to give the total information of this Java, there we have to go for what their Java features. Just as the trailer part of the Java programming language. What is Java? If it is a question, at least half an hour of time we have to talk, no? 15 minutes of time we have to talk, no? Then we have to go with what their Java features. Right, sir. Now, observe the point here, what I'm telling there. To describe the nature of Java programming language, Java has provided the following set of features. To describe the nature of the Java programming language, Java has provided the following set of features. What are the various features here we are going to get? Java is a simple programming language. The very first one is what they're simple. Half of the features you already aware, well-known features only. Remaining half only we are going to understand effectively. But I will explain everything, observe carefully. The first one is what they're a simple programming language. And the second one is what their object-oriented programming language. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Third one is platform independent programming language. And the fourth one is architectural neutral programming language. Then after that, fifth one is what their portable programming language. Next one is what their robust programming language. Next one is a dynamic programming language. Next one is a secure programming language. After this, next one is a distributed programming language. After this distributed programming language, next one is multi-threaded programming language. After that, interpretive programming language. Last one is what there? High performance programming language. That's it. These are all Java features. What Java programming language has provided. Of course, if you have Java as a subject in our academics, no, this is one of the questions, 16 marks question here we are able to get. Write short notes on Java features, or what are the Java features and describe them. That's it, that we are able to get. In the point of academics also, this topic here we are able to get. But whatever it may be, we have to understand all the points in one by one clear, one by one manner. Okay. But writing your academics is different. Understanding subject here is different. Of course, in our academics, in our semester exams, for the sake of getting marks only, we are going to write the answers. Even if you write more and more bundles of data, then that's sufficient to get more good marks. 70 minimum we are able to get. But here, for what purpose you are learning these concepts now? For attending interviews, for doing project work in the companies. But if you attend the interviews, is it possible for you to manage that interviews? No. Is it possible for you to manage that interviews? No. Definitely. We have to show your performance in front of that interviewer. Then only we are able to get jobs. Otherwise, we will not get the jobs. No. So, real subject we have to know. That real content we have to tell to the interviewer when interviewer is asking these questions. That's why, even though it is an academic style question, even though it is an academic question, but still interviewers may ask this type of questions to you as a startup questions. Tell me what are the Java features. Then if you are getting this question, at least out of this 12 number of features, at least a 6 or 7 number of features we have to tell to that interviewer. I will point out what features we have to tell them. Okay. Right, sir. Now, these are the overall Java features what we are having clearly. Leave this. The next one is what the very first one here. We are going to understand a simple programming language. A simple programming language. Right, sir. One analysis. Now, try to understand it now. For example, if I go to your parents, if I ask your parents, tell me something about your kid. What your parents are used to say? My child is innocent. You don't know how to survive in outside market. As a common words, we are able to get it or not from every parent. Even though you're too worst, even though you're too worst, too much worst, but still parents are giving information is what there. My kid is very innocent. You don't know anything. But because of outside environment only, he might be creating like that. But it is not his fault actually. Even though you are murderer, right? You have done might be robberies in outside. But still the question statement is coming like that. Similarly, if you ask to any programming language vendor, if you ask to any programming language vendor, programming language provider, tell me something about your programming language. Every programming language vendor will say, my programming language is simple programming language. If you ask the C vendor, that means C programming language provider, tell me something about your C programming language. My programming language is simple. If I ask to the C++ programming language provider, tell me about your C++. No, my C++ is a simple programming language. Similarly, if you ask to the Python vendor, Python is simple. If you ask to the Java vendor, Sun Microsystems, Java is a simple programming language. As you are the developer, as you are the common innocent developer, if you are getting all these kind of statements from different programming language vendors, finally, what we are going to decide, which programming language is going to be simple, how we are going to decide the kind of content? Do you have any measurement in outside to discuss or to say one programming language is simple, some other programming language is difficult? Do you have any such kind of measurements in outside? Or any third-party organization is giving such kind of certificates for the respective programming languages? Do you have a standard approach of deciding whether a programming language is simple or not? For any movie, censor certificates are available. Then we are under 13 or 18 something, some rating we are able to get. How much violence is going to be happen in that movie? On the basis of that rating, we can understand. Read my point or not? But do you have any such kind of standardization to decide whether a programming language is simple or difficult? No such kind of third-party organizations. As you are the common audience, we have to listen that programming language vendors provided information only. Understand my point, Kerno? So if you want to think C programming language is a simple, directly we have to ask that C vendor how your programming language is simple. They may give a set of rules and regulations, a set of points about it. Similarly, if you go to the C++ programming language vendor, tell me how your programming language is simple programming language, they will give some other reasons for it that we have to listen. Similarly, if we go to the Java programming language vendor, Sun Microsystems, no, tell me how your programming language is simple, they may give a set of other reasons. Listen that reasons on that particular circumstances only, we are going to understand that programming language is what there, the respective simple, that respective programming language is what there, simple programming language. Now we are asking a question to the Sun Microsystems, however Java programming language is simple, that they have given a set of reasons to us. The Sun Microsystems has given a set of reasons to understand or to make their programming language is simple. What reasons they have given clearly? Now observe carefully. Java is a simple programming language. Java is a simple programming language. Why? Because what are the reasons for it? Number one, Java applications will take less memory and less execution time. Java applications will take less memory and less execution time. Understand it clearly. That is point number one. Java has removed all the confusion oriented features. Confusion oriented features like, tell me, like pointers, multiple inheritance, operator overloading, and so on. For what purpose there? The Java has removed these features now to make Java as what there? A simple programming language. Java is using all the simple syntaxes. Java is using all the simple syntaxes, simplified syntaxes, straightforward syntaxes, no confusion in the syntaxes of Java. Java is using all the simple syntaxes. For what purpose there? To make Java as what there? A simple programming language. Because of all these reasons, we can conclude that Java is what there? A simple programming language. Sir, all of you are getting clarity on my points now? Tell me how Java is a simple programming language. Now tell me three reasons are provided. What are the three reasons? What is the first one here? Java applications will take less memory, less execution time. Next one is what they Java has removed all the confusion oriented features like what? Pointers, multiple inheritance, and so on. Next one is what they all Java syntaxes are what syntaxes? No, simple syntaxes, easy to understand, easy to use. All the simple syntaxes are what there, easy to understand and easy to use. Because of these reasons, we can conclude Java is what there, a simple programming language. Again, I'm telling there, these are the reasons which are provided by Sun Microsystems. When I ask the question, however Java is simple programming language. Similarly, if I ask to the Python provider, however Python is simple programming language, they may give some other set of reasons. That set of reasons and this set of reasons may not be same. If you ask the same question to the C language provider, they may give some other set of reasons. They may not be same as what they're these reasons. No. On the basis of their reasons only, we have to decide that particular programming language is simple programming language. Has it got or not? Actually, I faced one problem there. Previously, I took Java classes parallel to that Python classes. Python and Java, both the classes I used to take, I've taken previously. Both the batches I executed successfully. When I'm taking demo classes for Java and Python, both the classes, no, a set of people will come to me. They are going to ask directly. They are asking this question continuously. Sir, now tell me, Java and Python, which one is a good programming language? What I have to give the answer for it? My manipulation is like what there. Whenever I'm in Java, I have to say Java is a simple programming language. Whenever I'm in Python class, no, there I have to say what there. Python is simple programming language. That's it. Why? What is the reason here? Not because of my selfishness, not because of my comfort. That because of like what there. In Java, I used to talk how Sun Microsystems and what Sun Microsystems has given the reasons of simple programming language about Java. That I'm able to speak. When I'm in Python class now, I used to talk how Python vendor has given the reasons of simple programming language. That I used to talk there. By that, my equation is very clear. Yes, sir. Got it or not? So this is exactly the point here we have to understand. Okay, finally, whatever it may be. Finally, Java is simple programming language. Further, Sun Microsystems has given reason. Java applications will take less memory, less execution time. Java has removed all the confusion-oriented features. All Java syntaxes are very simple to use and to understand. Leave it. Next one is after that. What about the next one here? No. Object oriented. Java is what there? An object oriented programming language. 1 minute. Java is an object oriented programming language. Right, sir. So now here we have to understand Java is an object oriented programming language. Why? Because, observe carefully, if any programming language is able to represent the data in the form of objects, if any programming language is able to represent the data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features, then the programming language is what there? Object-oriented programming language. Now tell me what are the various object-oriented features? 7 number of object-oriented features are available. Class, object, encapsulation, inheritance, class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. These are the 7 number of object-oriented features are available. By following all these object-oriented features, if it represents the data in the form of objects, then that particular programming language is what their object-oriented programming language. Has that got it or not? Okay, fine. Why? Because Java is able to represent the data in the form of objects by following the object-oriented features. By following what their object-oriented features. Right, sir. It's okay. This is a point here I'm giving now. But try to understand the content here. One more point. In outside might be some discussion is going to be happen. Is Java pure object-oriented programming language or not? Is Java partially object-oriented programming languages or not? If you open the same discussion in the internet now, some people are saying that Java is not pure object-oriented programming language. Some other people are saying that Java is a pure object-oriented programming language. Like this, some discussion is going on. So by understanding this total discussion, one time I checked in the Java documentation. Really, Java is what? I used to say Java is an object-oriented programming language just. But I want to confirm it, whether it is a pure object-oriented or not, or partially object-oriented or not. Just I want to confirm it. Then one fine day, I went to the Java documentation where I checked it, what they have given about the Java. Java is a pure object-oriented or partial object-oriented. I checked it actually. Finally, what I found there, I didn't get any answer for this question in the Java documentation. I haven't seen any answer for this particular question inside what their Java documentation. Why? Because that Sun Microsystems has not providing any concentration on this particular point. Even they're not having the discussion like what they pure object oriented or partial object oriented. Such type of concepts are not available inside what their Java documentation. So they didn't have such kind of like what I'm telling there, concentration. They didn't have such kind of corner about to say Java is a pure object oriented or partial object oriented. They didn't have any such kind of thoughts at the time of creating Java programming language. They want to create an object oriented programming language. That's it. How much it is an object orientation? Is it a pure object orientation or partial object orientation? In the sense, from Sun Microsystems side, they have not given any proper reason, any proper point about this particular content. But in outside, everybody there having their own thoughts of this particular content. Understand, guys, what happened there? It's almost like equal to the recent pandemic situation. Pandemic situation, I think already you're aware about it. That 6 months of time is a scary time is available, right? Why it is a scary time? No, not tell me any reason for it. That 6 months of time, I think so hotly. But everybody they are saying that 2 years of time, no. But the peak time is what there 6 months of time. Then why people are scared very much about it? No, is not because of corona, right? It's because of staying at their homes, right? Am I right or not? Without having any work, without coming outside now. How much it is possible to sit inside the houses now? Yeah, I don't know about your situation, but my situation is totally horrible. And not because of my wife, it's a different story. Because of what? I'm taking online classes, right? In a single room, no students, two walls. I have to teach the content. How much it is possible? The AC is okay, good. Fan is okay, fine. But who are available in front of me? The monitor, laptop is available. Keyboard, mouse, laptop, AC, fan, myself. That's it. How is it possible to take classes now? By the time every day I pray the God, then let me come outside. Let provide environment, the total environment in outside. Then let me go outside. Let me take the classes in offline. Like this, I prayed for it. It's okay, different story than what I'm telling you know. Now the point is like what I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. In a pandemic time, what happened there? Everybody they are spreading because of this coronavirus. You know already that. But which medicine is a proper medicine and which medicine we have to take? Casually, as you are the technical person, as you are using YouTube frequently, very much frequently in every day because of this technical content. On that pandemic time, I opened that YouTube there where I check for what is the medicine for coronavirus. Like this, if I check for it now, number of videos are available. Some people are saying that you have to take Dolo 650. Some other people are saying that don't take Dolo 650. Some people are saying that we have to use some ginger kind of some drinker. Then some other people are saying that don't use that. But which one we have to follow? Understand it, Garna? So this is a situation actually. Similarly, same kind of situation is going on. The same type of discussion is going on about Java is pure object oriented or partially object oriented. But corona providers are not giving any particular medicine for it. You know already who are the corona providers, right? In the same way, Java providers have not given any information about it. What the Java is a pure object oriented or partial object oriented. But as for the people opinion, they are giving their opinion in the internet. But people are leading that. Some people are thinking it's a pure object oriented. Some other people are thinking it is what they're partially object oriented. Understand the point here? What I'm telling there? No such kind of discussion. But the convinced answer, what I'm telling there, still if interviewer pointing on this particular point there, but we have to give the answer. My thinking is what there. Java is not a pure object-oriented programming language that I have to give. I have one particular reason. As part of my research, I can give that. But at the same time, I can say that when compared with other programming languages, Java is a more object-oriented programming language. In the relative comparison, Java is very good object-oriented programming language. But only Java, if we talk there, whether it is 100% object-oriented or not, in the sense, there is one small loophole for it. What is that loophole here? I'm giving clarity for you. Understand it, no? Object-oriented or not, in the sense, if it represents the total data in the form of objects, object-oriented. Not representing that, not object-oriented. That's the point here. In Java, what happened? 99% of the situations we are going to represent data in the form of objects only. But 1% of chances are available to represent data in outside of the objects. That is what static variables. If we declare the static variables, the data will not be the part of the object. The data will be the outside of the object. When data is not represented in objects, no, how can we say that that is an object orientation? How can we say that that is a pure object orientation? No? That kind of reason here I'm telling there. But at the same time, if I compare the same Java and its object orientation with other programming languages, no other programming language is close to even Java. Close even to Java. Understand my point here? No other programming languages are related to Java, even not coming close to the Java. Java is a topmost object-oriented programming language. That point only here we have to say. Apart from that, we are not having any other reasons. Final conclusion is what there. If you want to convince that interviewer, answer is what there. When compared with other programming languages, Java is the highest or topmost object-oriented programming language. But in Java also some loopholes are available. Without storing data inside the object, we can manage the data in Java also. That is what static variables data. that is not going to be the part of the object. It's going to be the part of what there outside of the object. Guys, all of you are following my points, what I'm telling to you? Is my points are clear to all of you now? That's nice. Leave it now. Now coming to the next one. All right, sir. Now the next one is like what there? Platform independent programming language. I think so. Some of you are aware about this point effectively, but now I'm going to give a simple statement. Now try to understand it clearly. Platform independent programming language. All of you answer for my question. If you write a program, I have to compile it, then I have to execute it. Am I right or not? Compilation, execution. These two processes we have to do. Then only we are able to get output. Listen carefully. For a compilation of the program and execution of the program, if we use same operating system, it is mandatory to use the same operating system. Then that programming language is a platform dependent programming language. Come again, what is a platform dependent programming language? If we use the same operating system for compilation and for execution, then that programming language is what their platform dependent programming language. Quite opposite of it is what their platform independent programming language. So what is the meaning of it now? If any programming language allows its applications to perform compilation is on one operating system and the execution is on what there another operating system. For compilation one operating system, for execution another operating system, then that programming language is what there platform independent programming language. Now I'm giving clarity. Java is a platform independent programming language. Java is a platform independent programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation. Compilation is on one operating system. To perform compilation in one operating system, and the execution is in another operating system. And the execution is in what there another operating system. Understand my point clearly? So because of that reason, that Java is what there a platform independent programming language. Java is a platform independent programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation in one operating system and the execution is in what there another operating system. Right, sir. Now this is exactly the point here we have to understand about like what there Java and its a content. Java and its a platform independent programming language. Right, sir. Now all of you understand the point clearly. All right, sir. Observe carefully. Point number 4. Architectural neutral programming language. Architectural neutral programming language is not like any other one, sir. Very simple. Almost the same as platform independent only, but only the small change is what there. In place of the operating system, there we have to use a hardware system. Java is not only platform independent, Java is also what there hardware independent. Java is also what there hardware independent. Understand my point here now? That only the point here I'm telling you now. Right, sir. Observe carefully. Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Okay. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation is on one hardware system and the execution is on another hardware system. Not like what their operating system, hardware system. Simply speaking, processors. Processor is nothing but what their hardware component. Compilation is on one processor, execution is on what their another processor. Java doesn't have any problem for it. So Java is what their hardware independent. That is what their architectural neutral programming language. Right, sir. This is completed that we have to understand. Next one is after that, after completion of this point here, understand it. The 5th point, portable programming language. Right, sir. All of you understand it, no? I have a doubt. I have one question on this particular point. Now try to understand it clearly, guys. Right, sir. Now listen carefully. For example, 10 years back, I have taken a SIM card. Think of it, 15 years back, for example. And 15 years back, if we take the case, in 15 years back, which communication provider is very good in outside, which SIM card provider or which communication provider is very good there. Idea is very good by the time. They are giving very good support, very good services for the customers. By seeing that kind of services, I took one Idea SIM card. So by the time of taking Idea SIM card, I have taken a fancy number. Assume it, all sevens I have taken, 10 sevens. How much cost I have provided there for getting the 10 sevens? No, the 10 lakhs I spent it for it. 10 lakhs of rupees I provided. Then only I got the all sevens, that number. Till now, I have used the same mobile number, same like Idea SIM card. Okay, good. But as per the recent developments in outside, as per the technology in outside, at present, which network is very good there? 5G is coming into the picture. Everywhere we are thinking about speed. Understand my point here? 5G network is rocking in outside. 5G network is ruling the market. So as I am the technical person, yes, I am thinking about it. Why I'm using still that Idea network? Why I'm not using that recently? That means Jio or maybe Airtel. They're giving very good support for 5G. Why I'm not migrating to the 5G? Why I'm using still 3G or 4G? No? Yes, sir, got it or not? So then I have a thought of it. Then I want to migrate. But unfortunately, I'm ready to migrate, but I don't want to lose my number. All sevens is my fancy number. Almost all I given that same number to all my friends throughout the world. I don't want to lose that number, but I don't require Idea network. I want to use the same number, but I don't require Idea network. Same number with a Jio or with a Airtel that I want to get. That is my requirement. With a Jio or maybe with what there, another one here. Understand my point clearly. That I want to get. How is it possible there? Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. Then after this, there is an option for us. There is what there? There is an option for us. Now try to understand it clearly. There is an option for us. Right, sir. Now, what is that option now? Tell me. What is that option now? Tell me. Number porting option is available. Are you aware about it? No. Number porting. What is that? Number porting option is available. Are you aware about it? Yes. Number porting option is available. Number porting option is available actually. What is the meaning of this number porting? You can use the same number, but in the ground we can change the network. Internally we can change the network from Idea to like whatever it may be, what you want, Airtel or maybe Jio, whatever it may be, that we can use. That porting option is available. Am I right or not? The process is called as what there? Porting. The ability is nothing but what there? Portability. The ability is what there? Portability. The process is what there? Porting. Am I right or not? Number is same. Number is same. Initially Idea. Now it is what there? Airtel. Idea to Airtel I'm changing, but number is same. Got it or not? Similarly, Java is a portable programming language. Program is very same. We can change from one operating system to another operating system. We can change our one hardware system to another hardware system. We can change the total environment, but program is same. That program will execute in all the operating systems, in all the hardware systems. So Java is what there? A portable programming language. Understand my point here? Java is what there? A portable programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to run under all the operating systems, to run under all the hardware systems. So Java is what there? A portable programming language. Got it or not? Right, sir. Now the similar content here I'm telling to you. See, because of this reason only, when we install Java software, we are going to get a message. I'll show that in the installation process. I will show that we are able to get a message like what there? 3 billion devices uses Java. 3 billion devices using Java. Different devices like mobile phones, maybe traffic signaling system, maybe parking meters, maybe like different devices. 3 billion devices are using Java at present. How is it possible there? How is it possible for Java? Why? Because Java is a portable programming language. It supports all operating systems and it's supported by all the hardware systems. Because of that reason, Java is what there, a portable programming language. Java is a portable programming language. Java is a portable programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to run under all the operating systems and under all the hardware systems. Because of that reason, Java is what there, a portable programming language. Understand it clearly what I'm telling you now. Okay, sir, good. That's okay, fine. This is clearly the point here, what I'm telling to you. Java and it's a programming language. Just give a minute of time, 1 minute. One minute, sir. Yeah, it's okay, fine. So Java is a portable programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to run under all the operating systems and under all the hardware systems. That is completed here. That's okay, fine. Leave this one. Then what about the next one here? No, observe carefully. All right. The sixth point is what there, a robust programming language. All right, sir. A robust programming language. Observe carefully. This is also be one of the important point. Maybe rarely some interviewers are asking this question. Tell me how Java is a robust programming language. But we have to give some information for it clearly. Before going to understand whether Java is a robust programming language or not, before understanding whether Java is a robust programming language or not, first we have to understand when a programming language is a robust programming language. What is a robust programming language? That point here we have to understand. Listen, all of you listen carefully. Simple definition here I'm telling to you, understand it no? If any programming language is very good at memory management system and at exception handling mechanisms, then that programming language is a robust programming language. Everybody put more concentration what I'm giving there. If any programming language has very good memory management system and has very good exception handling mechanisms, then that programming language is what? A robust programming language. Very good memory management system, very good exception handling mechanisms. Clear? But how can you say that Java is a robust programming language? Because of these two reasons only. Java has a very good memory management system and Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. How Java has very good memory management system? Java is using heap memory management system. Java is using heap memory management system. What is that heap memory management system? It is a dynamic memory management system. What is the dynamic memory management system? It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirement. Come again, what is the point I said to you? Java is a robust programming language because of two reasons. Reason number one, Java is using heap memory management system. That is a dynamic memory management system. It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime of the applications. That's it, clear-cut information. So Java has very good memory management system. Please remember one point here. Static memory management system, dynamic memory management system, both are different. Static memory management system is not an effective management system, but dynamic memory management system is an effective memory management system. In the case of static memory management system, memory wastage is going to be happen. But in the case of dynamic memory management system, effective memory utilization is going to be happen. Then which one is better for our application development now? Dynamic memory management system. Effective memory management system is required. So because of that reason, dynamic memory management system is always suggestible for our applications. I'll forget my point or not? Now confirm the point here. What I'm telling to you, Java is using a very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. It is a dynamic memory management system. It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirements. Is that got it or not? So because of this reason, Java is what a robust programming language. Java is a robust programming language. Why? Because number one, Java has a very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. It is a dynamic memory management system. It is a dynamic memory management system. Okay, it allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirements, as per the requirements. That's it. This is point number one. How Java is what there? How Java is robust programming language. This is one reason. Leave this one. Second reason, Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. What is that very good exception handling mechanisms? What, first of all, tell me, what is an exception handling? What is an exception? That we have to understand clearly now. Listen, all of you listen carefully. I'll give one simple example. Listen carefully. For example, you likes to see movies in outside regularly. You likes to see movies in outside regularly. Okay. All right, sir. For example, on one Sunday, you went for a movie. You went to the theater. You sat inside the theater. You have taken tickets and you get inside the theater and you have taken your seat. You are waiting for the movie. Clear. So movie was started. Movie was started. You are enjoying that movie. First half is completed. Now second half is also be started. In the remaining 45 minutes of movie is remaining. Out of this remaining 45 minutes of movie, 15 minutes of movie we have seen. Now we are waiting for the conclusion. We are waiting for the climax. The movie is somewhat interesting. Like think of it, it's a Bahubali, for example. Bahubali 1 or 2. 1 or 2, whatever it may be. The last half an hour is totally war. So you like very much that we are waiting for that conclusion. Okay, when we are waiting for the conclusion, in the last half an hour of movie is available. Whenever we are waiting for the conclusion, if it is a case, no, observe carefully. All of a sudden, on that moment, if we are getting some interruption in that movie, what we are going to do? Guys, observe carefully. If we are getting some interruption on that particular movie, on that particular situation, what we are able to get? Movie was stopped. Unexpected movie was stopped. Some power failure was happened. Movie was stopped. Waited for 5 minutes of time. No movie. Waited for 10 minutes of time. 15 minutes of time. No movie. Then what is our next step? What we are going to do? You'll come outside of the theater. You'll go to the theater manager. Then you'll ask him. Then who is that stupid? Why you are not playing that movie now? That movie, that the theater manager might be giving information to you. So there was a power failure at our side now. Then what we have to do? No. Immediately we have asked him, then why don't you maintain a power backup system? Then he said to us, yes, right. You are right. You maintain one power backup system, but unfortunately, that power backup system is also corrupted. So what we have to do? No, you don't have any other option. You are unable to continue that movie on that day. Might be the theater manager might be given information. So tomorrow come at the same time where we stop at that movie. From that point onwards, we will continue the movie. Tomorrow come to the theater at the same exactly that same time. Then you can continue the remaining part of the movie. But who will go to the theater tomorrow? Now tell me. Going to the theater, went to the theater. Today is a time waste process. But who will take it again? Understand my point here? Even though that movie is Bahubali or maybe that father of Bahubali, who required that? Second option. Am I right or not? So no, this is not the way here. Finally, you came outside of the theater. You quit from the theater. You are terminated from the theater. Yeah, force or without force, whatever it may be, you are out of the theater. Am I right or not? So there, that movie was not completed. Understand my point here now? Remember here, power failure is one factor. Second thing is what there, you are outside of the theater. Got it or not? That power failure is called an exception. Power failure is called an exception. Power failure is what there is called an exception. And you terminated, that movie was terminated in the middle, not at the end. This is abnormal termination to your movie. What termination? No, abnormal termination. Similarly, compare this in the point of the programming. No, playing a movie playing a movie is nothing but executing a program. Program is movie. Playing movie in the sense executing program. Understand my point here? Power failure. Here also some problem. Unexpected problem. Unexpected problem. Program execution is not happened at the end. In the middle of the program execution, that interruption is available. The program is terminated in the middle. When the program is terminated in the middle, what is going to be happen for you? The program is terminated abnormally or not? That abnormal termination is available because of some interruption, because of some unexpected problem in our program execution. All of a sudden, my keyboard is not working, but I have to enter dynamic input. My program is stuck at middle. All of a sudden, my memory is not sufficient. 8 GB RAM of memory is not sufficient. Required more memory. My program was stuck there. My program terminated abnormally. Understand my point here? My program was terminated abnormally. Not a smooth termination, abnormal termination. So this is the meaning of like what their exception and what their abnormal termination. Now the technical points here I'm telling to you, observe carefully. Exception is an unexpected event occurred at runtime, provides abnormal termination to the programs. Tell me, what is an exception? No, exception is an unexpected event occurred at what time? Runtime, not at compilation time. Occurred at what time? No, runtime of your application. Provides abnormal termination to your program. Abnormal termination in the sense what there? Terminating the program in the middle. Terminating the program in the middle. This is what there? Abnormal termination. This is called as what there? An exception and abnormal termination. Exceptions are always providing abnormal termination. The abnormal terminations of the applications may provide serious problems. Some serious problems that abnormal terminations are able to provide. What serious problems here we are able to get? No, listen carefully. Abnormal termination of our program may corrupt our local operating system. OS crashing may happen. It may happen. If it is a server-side application, server may be down. If it is database-related application, database may be collapsed. If it is network-based application, network may be hanged out. Because of our abnormal termination of one program, it may corrupt our operating system. It may down the server. It may collapse the database. It may hang the network. These many serious problems here we are able to get. If we are getting this type of serious problems there, how we are going to come out from this situation? How much it is difficult to come back, to get back our application to the functionality in functioning? No, how much it is possible there? Understand my point here? No, they are the serious problems here we are able to get. Why we are able to get these serious problems? No, why we are able to get these serious problems here? We are able to get these serious problems because of abnormal terminations of the applications. Why we are getting abnormal terminations of the applications? No, because of the exceptions in our program. These exceptions are what they're unexpected things only. Exceptions are like what they're unexpected things only. Is that right or not? Understand the point here. Exception, abnormal termination, causing some serious problems. Okay, 1 minute. Just give a minute of time. Guys, no, please, all of you check it. No, all of you get my voice on screen. Is my voice on screen is clear to all of you guys? Now, please confirm to me. Guys, and some people are giving message to me. It's breaking. Then all of you please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Clear? Yeah, crystal clear. Right. Thank you. Clear, 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 clear. Yeah, Anusha, please check from your side. From my side, it's okay. All remaining members are giving clarity for me. Then the voice is very much clear. Yeah, Anusha D, please check from your side. Okay, right. Thank you. All right, sir. Now coming to the point here. So what we understood up to now, what is an exception? What is abnormal termination? What problems we are able to get because of abnormal termination of our program? Conclusion. I want to get conclusion. Now tell me, what is an exception? Exception is an unexpected event occurred at runtime of our application, causes abnormal termination to the program. What is abnormal termination to the program? Terminating program in the middle, not at the end. Causes what serious problems actually? Operating system may be crashed out, network may be hanged out, database may be collapsed, and a server may be down. These problems we are able to catch. To come out from these situations, to overcome these problems, what we have to do? We have to avoid abnormal terminations to the programs. If you want to avoid abnormal terminations to the program, what we have to do? We have to handle the exceptions what we are getting in our Java program. We have to handle the exceptions what we are getting in our Java programs. To handle exceptions in our Java program, what we have to do? We need to have a set of mechanisms separately. We need to have a set of mechanisms separately to handle the exceptions in order to avoid abnormal terminations, in order to avoid the serious problems. Got my point or not? All right, to handle that exceptions, we need some set of mechanisms that Java has already provided. That mechanisms are called exception handling mechanisms. That mechanisms are what they're exception handling mechanisms. Because of this exception handling mechanisms, we can conclude that Java has very good exception handling. Java is robust programming language. Java has a very good exception handling mechanisms. So Java is what there? A robust programming language. That's it. That's the final conclusion. Now Java is what there? A robust programming language. The total description I'm going to conclude in a single line. Now try to understand it clearly. Java has provided a very good predefined library to represent and handle almost all the exceptions which are coming frequently in Java applications. That's it. Now all of you understand it clearly what I'm telling you. Java has a very good predefined library to represent and handle almost all the exceptions which are coming frequently in the Java applications. So Java is providing very good predefined library to represent and handle all the exceptions, in the sense Java is very good at exception handling or not. Java had a solid exception handling mechanisms or not. So Java is what programming language? No, robust programming language. Clear. This is about like what there? A robust programming language. Leave this punch here. After that. Right, sir. Now coming to the next point here, understand it clearly. What is the next one here? Now tell me. A dynamic programming language. So what is this dynamic programming language? What is the meaning of it? Everybody put more concentration. All of you understand it, no? Before going to understand whether Java is a dynamic or not, leave it. First of all, tell me when a programming language is a static programming language and when a programming language is a dynamic programming language. You know already this point here, but again I'm telling to you, if any programming language allows memory allocation for the data at a compilation time, if any programming language allows memory allocation for the data at a compilation time, then the programming language is what? Static programming language. When the memory allocation is going in at compilation, whenever I am saying that compilation time, static. If it is loading or if it is memory allocation, whatever it may be. If any programming language allows memory allocation for the data at a compilation, then that programming language is what there? Static programming language. Similarly, if any programming language allows memory allocation for the data at runtime, not at compilation time. Then that programming language is what there? Dynamic programming language. Java is a dynamic programming language. Java is a dynamic programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to allocate memory for the data at runtime of the applications. At runtime of the applications, not at compilation time. So because of that reason, we can conclude Java is what there? A dynamic programming language. One more point I'm telling you, observe carefully. C and C++ are static programming languages, but Java is a dynamic programming language. I can give another reason also for it. What is that another reason here? Listen carefully, especially C++ I'm telling now. In C++, memory will be created for the data at the time of creating object only. In C++, objects are creating at compilation time, not at runtime. But in the case of Java, memory will be created for the data at runtime. That means objects will be created in Java at runtime, not at compilation time. When object is created, memory will be allocated for the data. In C++, object is created at compilation time, but in Java, object will be created at what time? No, runtime. Sir, all of you get my point or not? So because of that reason, Java is what there? A runtime. That means dynamic programming language. Java is what there? A dynamic programming language that we have to understand. Right, sir? Leave this point here after this. Next point is like what there? What I am telling to you that the eighth one, secure programming language. Secure programming language. For our easy understanding purpose, I can give one reason, one simple reason. Easily we can understand. Java doesn't have pointers. Java does not support pointers. So security will be more in Java. If the pointers are available, less security. If the pointers are not available, more security. That one side reason I'm telling there. But not only this reason, but I will give a standard concept. Now try to understand it clearly. All of you understand this, no? Everybody? If any programming language is providing implicit security, web security, network security. Tell me, what are these three types of securities? No, one is implicit security, web security, network security. That programming language is a very good secure programming language. Right, sir. Now tell me, when a programming language is a secure programming language, if the programming language is very good at implicit security, web security, and what there? Network security. Obviously, that programming language is what there? A secure programming language. Now I can give the conclusion. Java is a secure programming language. Why? Because point number one, Java is providing a very good implicit security. But how Java is providing a very good implicit security? How is it possible for Java to provide implicit security? I'll give some clarity. Now tell me, all of you know who is executing Java programs? No, JVM, Java Virtual Machine. JVM is executing Java programs. If you open JVM, 5 or 6 components, main components are available. What are these 5 or 6 main components? No, first one is class loader, bytecode verifier, class loader, bytecode verifier, JIT compiler, JIT, just-in-time compiler, interpreter, garbage collector. Next one is security manager. The last one is what there? Security manager. It's available inside the JVM. When we execute Java program, the security manager will check. Security manager will check each and every byte. Security manager will check each and every bit of the bytecode, whether that bytecode is properly available or not, having any misformations or not, right formations are available or not, any viruses are available or not, any harmful code is available or not. Every minute, that security manager will monitor our bytecode. Is part of internal of JVM. It's an internal of JVM. So internally, JVM has this security manager to provide implicit security inside the Java programs, to provide internal security for our bytecode. Because of that reason, we can conclude Java is providing what there? A very good implicit security. Java is providing a very good implicit security. Why? Because Java has provided a separate component in the form of security manager inside the JVM to provide implicit security. Observe carefully. This is point number one. Java is providing a very good implicit security. Why? Because Java has provided a separate component in the form of security manager inside the JVM to provide implicit security. Point is very clear. Understand this point now. Next, point number two. Observe carefully. Web security. First of all, tell me what is this web security actually? Web security in the sense web application security. Sir, all of you are following the points? Are you clear about the points? Getting boring? Can I stop it now? Some people are laughing. Laughing in the sense you are accepting it. No, the continuous theory I'm discussing there. If it is okay, able to understand, I may continue next 5 minutes of time. Otherwise, I may stop this content here. Why? Because in the next 2 more points, I can give more explanation. The web security, I need to talk about authentication and authorization services. Some examples can know. Better, then tomorrow I will continue, right? It will be better thing, right? Why? Because that web application security I will discuss more. Okay, better. Even if I give that half of the explanation only, in order to complete the point within the time here. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I want to stop this session here itself, and tomorrow I will continue the content. Why? Because even to give more explanation, it will be good thing on tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Saturday. Don't think about it is a holiday. On Sunday it will be the holiday, and tomorrow I'm going to take the class. Tomorrow I'm going to complete all these remaining points also in Java features. After that, tomorrow I'm going to start Java naming conventions. Where to use uppercase letters in Java programming, where to use lowercase letters. These topics I'm going to discuss on tomorrow. They are important, very, very important in the point of programming for us. Without fail, we have to attend further classes. Okay. Right, guys. That's all for today. I'll see the remaining content tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Then, guys, people are asking to me, when do we start coding in Java? Yeah, after completion of this introduction topic, I will start the coding part. Yeah, how to install Java software and how to download Java software and all the points I will discuss with hardly it may take a few days of time, like what they then 3 to 4 days of time it will take to start our content now. Yeah, object orientation, nothing about it. The point is what there. If any programming language is representing data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features, then the programming language is what there, an object-oriented programming language. That's it. That's the point here we have to understand. Not more than that. If any programming language is representing data in the form of objects by following the object-oriented features. Okay, that is what there, object-oriented programming language. That's it. Okay. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, guys, then without understanding all the fundamentals, then how is it possible to understand Java completely? Yeah, theory is mandatory, required. See, I'm talking about Java and I'm not talking about any other content there. Why? Because if the point is what there, then without knowing Java features, then how is it possible to understand the Java content? Yeah, it's regular class only, still no demo classes. It's going on. I don't know, guys, then why people are having doubt on it. Demo classes in the sense, actually in the point of me, first 1 or 2 classes are the demo classes, but the regular content I'm taking now is a regular serious classes only. The content is what the serious content only I'm taking now at present. And people are asking me, is that theory is really necessary? Without knowing all these points, how do we write the programs? How is it possible to prepare the programs? No, then it is not possible to prepare the programs and to understand the programs completely without knowing all these things. Don't expect only programmatic questions will come there in your interviews. No, theoretical questions also will come. Without theory, we can't do anything. Without having what there, without knowing what there, the theoretical content. Yeah. Yeah. Understand, guys? Then what I'm telling you, theory is mandatory. And at the same time, when practicals are coming, then more programming we are going to discuss. No need to worry for it. Too much programming we are going to do in the future. But we have to wait for what there until the first application development. how to download server, how to download softwares, and how to install them, and how to prepare programs, and how to prepare programs through IDEs. Then everything we are going to understand in the future. Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all from my side. Then, what else? Then shall we meet on tomorrow? Yeah, guys. Then all videos are uploaded, even including yesterday's videos also. Mahapatra, ma'am. Then Ipsida, ma'am. Have we got that Excel sheet share access? Excel sheet access. Have we get it? I think our admin people have sent it. Yeah, then please directly you can talk with our admin people. Like in this number, might be Nagendra is available there in this number. 1 minute. Yeah, this is the number. Please take this number. There you can contact your admin people. They will upload the videos regularly. Where they are going to share an Excel sheet. Please check one time your mail ID actually. In mail, no, then I think so it is available already. The drive access might be has given there. That take that Excel sheet, open that Excel sheet where date-wise links are available for the classes. If you click on it, automatically we are able to get it. Okay. Date-wise links are available. Just click on it, you will get that video, corresponding video. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Pawan. Thank you, Hipsida ma'am. Thank you. Complete Java and full stack Java are at same time. Yeah, the point here I'm telling to you, complete Java or full stack Java in the sense up to Java part. In both the cases, Java part I will take it. No, then I will take the content at 6 to 9. As I said, to 6:30 to 9 or 6:15 to 9. Like that, I will take it now. But at present, only 7:30 to 9. In the future, I will increase the classes. But remaining courses, other than the Java, like RIKL or maybe your technologies, at some other time we can attend there. Okay. But max Java related things are going on in this time only. Yeah, thank you. Good night, Manasan. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Harshit Reddy. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, guys, then shall we meet on tomorrow? Tomorrow we will see the remaining content. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll meet on tomorrow.